Willkommen zurück, meine werten Birnen. Das letzte Mal haben wir hier mit Servan noch geredet und am Ende ist noch, genau, ich will noch kurz sagen, am Ende ist Wächter noch kurz dazugekommen. Er war kurz dabei, er wollte, ich wollte ihm eben noch kurz etwas zeigen, deswegen habe ich die einfach beendet. Aber ich habe mich wenigstens verabschiedet von euch, also alles gut. Aber gut, wir müssen jetzt irgendwo hinschleichen, I guess.
Darn it! I forgot my brother said he'd be around today.
Ja, was machen wir denn jetzt?
Find somewhere to hide, quick! I'll handle him.
Okay.
Japard! It's you! I didn't think you'd have the time to visit with things so tense on the front line.
Things are manageable. The latest wave of monster attacks has slowed. I'm back in the city to take care of a few matters, but I'll be back on the front line later. I thought I told you.
Ah! Oh, yes. That's right.
Sis, you look a bit pale. Did something happen?
No. Why would anything have happened?
You don't normally use my full name.
You said you hate it when I call you bro in public. Well, I agree. It'd sound better if I started using your full name. Right, Brosif?
You can call me whatever you like. Look, Serval, I'm here on official business today. There's something wrong with the barrier generator device, and the engineers in our unit don't know how to fix it. I need you to take a look.
Those guys can't think outside the box. Of course they can't wrap their heads around my design. I thought it was something big. Leave it here. I'll take a look.
Sorry to trouble you.
Why are you being so polite? Oh, and why is the city under curfew all of a sudden? Has something happened?
I've been instructed to keep it quiet.
Lil Jeppy. So grown up now, looking down on his civilian sister.
Don't say that. Forget it. If I don't tell you, Pela will. Last night, Lady Bronya suddenly appeared. She entered Klapoth Fort without saying anything to anyone. The Supreme Guardian is worried that the 3 intruders may have followed Bronya out of the Fragmentum and back into the administrative district. She issued a curfew for the entire city and ordered us to pursue and capture any suspicious individuals.
Ah, so that's how it is. No wonder I haven't heard from Bronya. Is she all right?
I'm not sure. She hasn't left Klapoth Fort. The Supreme Guardian just said she'd returned. Nothing more.
Well, I was sure worried about her. After she disappeared, Pela's workload doubled. She said she barely had time to go out.
She really does tell you everything. Oh, by the way, I left my Goethe Hotel limited edition flask behind last time I was here. Let me have a look for it. I think I left it over...
Wait!
What is it? You seem pretty off today, Serval.
It's, right. You remember how you neglected all those flowers to death? I piled them all over there during a bit of spring cleaning, and now they smell terrible. So, don't go over there.
Seems like a strange reason not to take a look. Plus, am I supposed to believe you were spring cleaning? You must be up to more forbidden research.
Am not. How dare you? What do you take your sister for?
Never mind. This is your space, and I shouldn't intrude. I've got business to take care of. Bye for now.
Yikes.
Hey, wait a sec. Those intruders. I wanted to ask, what crime have they committed?
They're plotting to overthrow the architects and bring harm to the city.
Huh. Reminds me of the accusations against me. Cocolia's methods haven't changed.
Don't say that, Serval. I know that you're still nursing a grievance against the Supreme Guardian, but this isn't a joking matter.
You're telling me off again? Fine. Whatever, bro. You better be going. Come listen to Pela in my next rehearsal.
I will, if I have the time.
The coast is clear. You can come out now.
Yay. Das war knapp. Warum stehst du wieder hinter der Theke?
I nearly suffocated. What kind of plot device was that?
I almost lost my cool when he went for his flask.
This is bad. Bronya's in danger. We have to go save her.
Attempting to storm Klipoth Fort by ourselves? Forget it, Zila. I don't care how skilled you are, I'm not sending you on a suicide mission. Rest assured, Cocolia may have changed over the years, but she never hurt Bronya.
Fuck.
You sound like Bronya herself. I don't get it. You guys are against Cocolia, and yet in some ways, you seem to trust her completely.
Geht Shepard gerade zur Silverman Guard Restricted Zone?
Didn't you hear him? He said he needs to take care of a few matters in the city first. If we're fast enough, we can stay out of his way. Come on, let's go to the restricted zone. If we can get ahead of the curve and find the Stellaron, Cocolia will be out of options.
In diesem Fall. Let's go. Kann ich jetzt endlich mal upgraden? Einen Augenblick. Wir gehen noch nicht weiter. Bitte, der arme Junge. Oh, verdammt, der braucht sein Update. Sein Upgrade, meine ich. Databank. Ionen. Nice. Los geht's! Wir bewegen uns Richtung
Is
Finale.
Bronya really safe?
You care about her, huh? You must have become close friends.
Close is a bit much, but I made her a promise.
Relax. She's the
Ein
strongest
Augenblick,
girl
Leute.
I've
Ein Augenblick. Okay.
Jacked up security, all right. How the heck are we gonna sneak in? Serval, we need one of those brainwaves.
Leave it to me. Stick close, guys, and don't get spotted.
This is a military base. Trespassers aren't allowed in. Wait, isn't that... Serval! Long time no
Er wird uns nicht
see.
erkennen, er wird uns nicht erkennen, er wird uns nicht
Wow,
erkennen, er wird uns
it
nicht
isn't
erkennen.
Franz.
Er wird uns nicht erkennen, er wird
Long
uns
time
nicht
no
erkennen, er
see.
wird uns nicht erkennen, er wird
You
uns
still
nicht
watching
erkennen,
the
er wird uns nicht
entrance?
erkennen, er wird uns nicht erkennen, er wird uns nicht erkennen, er
You
wird uns
see,
nicht erkennen.
Yeah, you haven't changed,
Er weiß nicht, wer wir sind, er weiß nicht, wer wir
Still
sind.
nailing us to the
Er kann
wall.
uns nicht sehen, er kann uns nicht sehen.
So, what brings you over here at this hour? And who are the guys behind you?
My brother said the restricted zone energy lines were malfunctioning. Told me it was urgent. He doesn't trust those contracted maintenance workers, so he got me in for free. These guys are my assistants. We need to overhaul all the installations here.
I didn't hear anything about the energy lines malfunctioning.
Oh, please. This is a technology division issue. Why would they tell you guys? Come on, let us in already. If the heating system goes down in the middle of the night, are you gonna be responsible for all the frozen corpses?
No, that's, not something I could handle. Seeing as you're Captain Japard's sister, it should be fine. Okay, here are some temporary passes. Oh, and remember to give them back to me when you leave.
Thanks, Franz. I'll put in a good word for you with my brother and get him to promote you.
No, Captain Japard hates all that under-the-table stuff. I'd have a better chance if you don't mention me at all.
Alles klar, das hat funktioniert. Irgendwie.
See, that was easy.
You're Japard's sister, all right.
I don't want people to see me that way. That's it! The thing's shaped like a giant iron ball.
And it's behind a gate. What are the odds?
Its formal name is the Mechanism Energy Hub. It's connected to all the energy lines. I would have thought it covers the entire restricted zone.
No wonder it's so heavily guarded.
One unit for everything? That's a disaster waiting to happen. We learned the hard way.
As long as we can gain access permissions to the hub, we can operate the gear bridge terminals.
Wird das nicht Aufsehen erregen?
That's why I told them we were here for urgent maintenance. The frontline equipment
Aufsehen,
needs
oder?
servicing just as much as the rest.
So that's why you went for maintenance. Way to go, Serval. I thought you just came up with it on the spot.
Come on, let's see if that guard over there will let us pass.
Safe nicht.
Yo, evening soldier.
Are you the emergency engineers? I saw you guys hanging around. Did you find the problem?
Not yet. Everything looks normal so far. I think the problem is stemming from the energy hub. If you let us in, we can do a routine service inspection. I've worked on various iterations of this type of installation.
No. No can do. No one gets near the energy hub without the security captain's encryption key.
Shit.
Not even the Supreme Guardian?
The Supreme Guardian? Hey, no games, you hear? No dice without the encryption key.
Darn, this guy's not stupid.
You need the encryption key, right? Which captain should I bother then?
Captain Dunn's resting up ahead. Go and find him. If he grants you permission, I won't stand in your way.
Done? Why didn't you say so? No problem, we'll be back in a bit.
Okay. Ich kann nicht.
Serval, this Dunn, do you know him?
You bet I do. We go way back. He's easy to talk to. Watch me persuade him.
Okay, das endet in einem Kampf.
Hey, Dunn! It's been a while. I didn't know you made security captain.
Serval, it's been a long time. You're still so... You look good.
Allow me to introduce my assistants to you. They help me take care of business at the workshop. Everyone, this is Captain Dunn, an old friend of mine. He used to be an ace on the keys in the band.
Oh, you play rock and roll too? Cool.
Pleased to meet you.
Schön, dich zu sehen.
Oh, hello.
Oh, what's that weird smell?
Zachary, how many days has it been since you showered?
I showered right before my shift.
What did you say?
I haven't showered in 2 days, sir.
Unacceptable, especially in front of visitors. Apologies for the embarrassment, all.
It's not a big deal, Dunn.
Armer Junge.
You know, if you get a chance, would you want to get on stage with us again? My keyboard guy is pretty good, but I still miss our military days playing in the band.
That was a long time ago, Serval. I haven't touched a keyboard in ages. Besides, I'm stationed here all year round. I'm afraid I don't get many chances to return to the city. Though I don't stand on ceremony. How may I assist you? If everything's in order, you'd better head back to the city. It's not safe here.
I've checked the lines. There don't seem to be any major problems. All that's left is the energy hub. The guard over there said that I needed an encryption key to open the gate. Can you help me out?
Wir sind gleich wieder weg, nachdem wir das Check-up gemacht haben.
Anything wrong, Dunn?
Sorry, Serval, but can you tell me what Captain Japard told you?
Huh? Oh, let me think. Hey, sis, the energy supply lines in the restricted zone have malfunctioned. Those useless engineers can't find the problem. Something like that?
And may I ask, when did he contact you?
This morning? Yeah, that's right. He's on urban patrol duty today, right? That's why he popped round and asked the favor.
Captain Japard just returned to the front line. I could reconfirm with him.
Huh? Hold up, he's back? That can't be. He was still in the city a little while ago.
You haven't changed, Serval. You're still a lousy liar. These people you've brought, they're not workshop assistants, right? Serval, it's not that I don't want to help you, but you should remember that I'm a Belobog Silvermane guard. How about this? You can leave, and I won't tell anyone about this incident. But the outsiders must remain.
There goes the negotiation.
Sorry, dass wir dich damit reingezogen haben.
I brought you guys here, and I'm standing with you till the end. Done. This concerns the fate of Belobog. No, the fate of our whole world. Please, don't stand in our way.
Serval! We used to rehearse together every day, you must understand. My rock and roll soul is to uphold the dignity of a soldier.
Sorry, ich muss mir kurz das Lachen verkneifen. Oh, du Scheiße.
Move carefully.
Okay. Nee. Das wird ein bisschen wehtun, Junge. Okay, warte, ich mach kurz mal den hier.
To guard and defend. Crush them!
Ja, ich weiß, hier ist keinerlei nicht hier, aber scheißegal. Da gebe ich ihm nochmal
The
einen
time is now. Lend me your strength.
Clemency?
Dann kann er nämlich...
Never heard of it.
Shit.
Troublesome.
Stay close! Not a step
Nein.
back!
Gut,
Step
ihn nicht
aside.
angreifen.
I
Das
have
ist
no interest in stoking conflict.
großer
The
Fehler.
time is now.
Okay, da hat er genügend Schaden gemacht, das ist sehr gut. Ich weiß nicht, wie viel Schaden das zurückmacht.
Ja!
Es heilt.
Just a scratch.
Heilige Scheiße. Gut. Am besten macht
time is now.
nochmal seine Attacke.
Lend me your strength.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Oh, sehr gut.
The truth of life and death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision. About this? Rules are made to be broken!
Is that all you got?
Okay, das ist sehr unpraktisch.
Let me
Ich muss
pay
so
you
tun.
back. Tenfold!
Unterstützung ist schon wieder weg. Hihihihi. Eigentlich muss ich nur noch Schaden machen, ne?
The time is now. Lend me your strength.
Let's go.
Stay close!
Wenn ich jetzt...
Not a step back!
Ich kann das einfach umgehen. Ich muss ihn einmal angreifen, das war's.
It's over.
Easy.
Serval? Why?
I'm sorry, Dunn. Time for a little nap.
He's just unconscious. Don't worry.
Stubborn fool. Strong, though. Wildfire lacks people like him.
Got it. The encryption key. Quick, before we attract attention, let's...
Oh, das gefällt mir gar
I think
nicht.
we attracted attention.
You don't say.
That's the enemy attack alarm. Every Silvermane guard in the reserve zone just became our enemy.
Die können wir...
We've made it up till now. could lose an arm and a leg for all I care. I have to lay eyes on the Stellaron. Quick, back to the energy supply hub. Anyone that tries to stop us is gonna find out a thing or two.
If I'd known he had the encryption key from the start, I could have snuck in and taken it off him myself.
Einen Augenblick. Muss er kurz. Machen wir das erstmal so.
Shoulda,
Einen Augenblick.
coulda, woulda, Sela. Activating the gear bridge alone would have been enough to expose us.
Tut mir leid. Tut mir leid,
This
Orlan.
battle is unavoidable.
Ich weiß gar nicht, ob das noch geht. Ich
The
glaube,
time is now. Lend me your strength. Haven't learned your lesson.
das ist Suizid.
Be silent.
Wir sind hier keiner mehr.
I can't protect you anymore.
Alles gut. Wir haben gewonnen. Oh, sehr schön.
Energy restored. System online. Certification enabled. Come on. 40%. 65%. 85%. We did it. We've gained access to the gear bridge. Let's move.
Okay. Heilige Scheiße, so schnell dreht sich das Ding.
Perfect. Okay. We need to get to the front line.
We could have a problem. Your brother may be there.
He probably is. Hopefully we don't bump into him, but if we do, we'll just have to try and talk to him.
Are you sure you can convince him?
Das wird
I've
nicht klappen.
probably got a 30% chance. Or less.
Das könnte schlimmer sein, I guess.
Meaning it could end in a fight.
Haven't you noticed yet? Most of our convincing ends in a fight.
Yep, mit Swarrock. Dann. Und vielleicht auch jetzt noch mit Shepard.
We need to be sure, Serval. If we can't reach a common understanding with your brother, will you stand with us?
Of course. My word is my bond. I said that I'd stand with you to the end, and I won't go back on that promise.
Before our next expedition, I need Himeko to teach me some negotiation skills. Beating people up all the time is cramping my elegance.
I haven't fought with Japard since he enlisted.
Looks good.
He could never beat me when we were little, but now...
Ist hier irgendwo noch ein... Ah, ja, gut, perfekt. Speak of the Devil, ich glaube, dein Bruder ist da vorne. Und er hat uns bereits
Serval.
erwartet.
It really is you.
Wait, Japard? Listen to me.
When the sentry reported to me, I thought there must have been a misunderstanding. The enemy alarm had to be unrelated to your entry into the restricted zone. Perhaps the intruders had taken you hostage. And yet, step away from the intruders, Serval. Walk over slowly and stand behind me. You're different from them.
I'm sorry. We have an understanding. I stand with them. Give me a few minutes, just a few. I'll explain every...
Enough, Serval. Have you forgotten where we are? We Landaus ought to know this place better than anywhere. The outer reaches of the front line against the Fragmentum. Belobog's most strategic protective fortress. Every Silvermane guard here, every person here, is ready to sacrifice themselves. Ready to spill their blood for Belobog at a moment's notice. Yet here you are, leading fugitives into the restricted zone. Attacking my Silvermane comrades in arms. Hijacking the energy hub. Are you really worthy of the Landau name?
Why do you think I've come here? We found a way to dispel the eternal freeze, to seal the Fragmentum. It might be the only lifeline this world has left.
If that were true, why wouldn't you report to Madame Cocolia? Why would you sneak into the restricted zone and create chaos?
Weiß ich, dafür verantwortlich ist.
You don't understand. The one preventing us from getting close to the truth is Cocolia herself.
You have all seen the Supreme Guardian in person. Do you think you can act as you please because she didn't recognize your version of events?
Listen to me, Gepard. The origin and spread of the Fragmentum is linked to the Stellaron. The meteorite in the Architect's records, it's—
I know about the Stellaron. It's exactly what the fugitives behind you are seeking. But the Madam Guardian has already revealed the truth to me. These people have ulterior motives, Serval. They want to steal this treasure from the Architects. The Madam Guardian has warned me before that you were indulging in fantasy, that you'd been exposed to forbidden knowledge, and that you would bring destruction down upon Belobog. I believe you, Serval. I believe you think you're acting with loyalty to the people. It's just... Guards, formation. Arrest these people. We could be inundated with Fragmentum monsters at any moment. We have no time to waste on them.
The forbidden is only forbidden to conceal the truth within.
Bitte was? Das habe ich jetzt nicht
Cocolia is
verstanden.
afraid that we'll seize on this knowledge, that the truth will spread far and wide. To save the world, we must risk it all. I've said my piece. Whether you believe it or not is up to you. Regardless, you should know by now your sister's never been one to back down. If there's something or someone you can't abide, you should stand up and resist. And if there's something you uphold, you should uphold it to the very end.
Gut gesagt, Serval.
Save your explanation for the judge. You are charged with sabotaging the Silvermane Guard restricted zone. In my capacity as captain, I hereby order that these fugitives be arrested. This isn't like our childhood game, Serval. You won't get any leniency from me.
The barrier hasn't been fixed yet. Don't try and be a hero, Gepard.
Didn't I tell you? All our negotiations end in combat.
Los geht's. Schon wieder. Hey, war es nicht gerade 3 Episoden her?
Our position
2
is solid.
Episoden? Nein, 4.
It'll take
5
more than
Episoden.
that.
4. 3.
Move carefully.
Ah, verdammt, ich weiß es doch selber nicht.
The truth of life and death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision.
Haven't learned your lesson.
Okay.
As you wish.
Orland, das ist... Und gleich nochmal.
Rules are made to be broken!
Das ist ein schwerer Schaden.
You're out!
Und das Beste ist, dass ich nicht genügend habe, um das noch weiterzumachen. Shit. Wobei, doch, dieses kleine Fitzelchen könnte vielleicht mit meiner normalen Attacke ausgelöscht
Lend me
werden.
your strength. We've entered the storm.
Es ist sogar genug. Oh mein Gott.
To guard and defend. Crush them!
Okay. Und der stimmt an der
It's too late to repent.
Ach du Scheiße. Wir werden ihn nicht töten, oder?
Let's go.
Klar werden ihn nicht töten, aber... Oh, und ich hab geheilt durch das? Hey,
The time is now. Lend me your strength.
About this!
Ich heil durch das? Lol. Hat nicht sehr viel gebracht, das Heilen,
Distance
aber...
is futile!
Fight to win.
Er war nutzlos.
Be silent.
Sorry. Oh. Das ist...
The time is now. Lend me your strength.
Let's make it quick.
Batter up! Rules are made to be broken!
war stärker, als ich gedacht hätte.
This guy knows how to put up a fight. I've never come up against anyone this relentless.
He just won't go down.
He's as stubborn as I am. It could be an argument or a fight. He'll do both to the death. That's why he bugs the heck out of me. That's enough, Japard. Take a look around you. You're the last man standing.
Even if I am, I won't yield.
Brainwaves? Irgendjemand?
We don't want you to yield through force of arms. That wouldn't be a victory for us.
Yeah, our goal is the same as yours. Serval's and Bronya's. We just want to preserve this world. There's no reason to turn against each other.
Japard, brother, surely now you can see the need for pragmatism. Even if you don't believe my outsider friends, you should believe me. Maybe I've wasted your trust. In which case, believe Bronya.
Lady Bronya?
There's nothing more to say, Japard. The decision is yours.
As a captain of the Silvermane Guards, I am duty-bound to carry out the orders of the Supreme Guardian.
Finale Antwort?
But Lady Bronya is the commanding officer for the front lines. According to military protocol, if the frontline directives of the commanding officer clash with those of the architects behind the lines, a soldier must remain at their post and await further directives.
Danke für die Verständnis.
For the Silvermane Guards, the Guardian's orders are paramount and absolute. But there is something of equal importance in the oath we take.
The people of Belobog.
If we lose the people, we lose the reason for our existence. Our fight with the Fragmentum monsters is for the sake of preservation. But our fight with you, I fail to see the purpose.
Endlich! Endlich!
If you are truly able to prevent our endlessly unfolding misfortunes, then the people of Belobog are indebted to you. But if you are using lies to mask your true intentions, using my sister and Bronya for your own ends, I swear by Klapoth that I will carry out your punishment without an ounce of mercy.
They're not lying. I promise you.
You must be Zila. You are a skilled fighter. Your combat style is nothing like that of the guards.
Regardless of what you believe, these guys have been a great help to the underworld. Many people would vouch for them.
I'm sure. If you want to advance further northward, you must traverse an area entirely corroded by the Fragmentum.
Oh je.
It's the only way to get to the snow plains on the other side. The guards can give you some time before the next wave of attacks is upon us.
Also gut, dann reden können wir später noch. Was ich aber vielleicht machen will. Man weiß nie, man kann nie sicher genug sein. Da hat's noch irgendetwas. Kiste safe. Ja, ich wusste es. Meine Sinne trügen mich nie. Bei. Heilige Scheiße, das war knapp.
I told you, Japard, the barrier hasn't been fixed yet. Don't try and be a hero.
This is only the first wave. They'll have reassembled soon. I have to.
Hey, Mr. Silvermane, listen to your sister. I can tell just by looking at you that you haven't fully recovered.
Outsiders. Zila, the second wave hasn't started yet. Make the most of this opportunity and make a break for it.
Huh? Serval, aren't you gonna look for the Stellaron with us?
My brother can't hold them back by himself. He wasted a lot of energy on us. He's my responsibility now. Besides, if I'm not here to help, I don't know what might happen in the next wave. I want to go with you. I do. I always wanted to catch a glimpse of the Stellaron with my own eyes, and now it's so close. But I can't abandon my brother and the other guards. I'm a Landau. It's up to you now. I believe in you. You've given me new hope. Get hold of the Stellaron before Cocolia realizes what's happening.
Alles klar. Wir werden mich nicht enttäuschen.
Hey, March. Don't forget to take a picture of the Stellaron for me.
Say no more! We're good at this, don't worry!
Still, it all sounds like here's...
Fragmentum activity
What?
is intensifying. Something's happening on Urilo 6. Shouldn't we go down there, Himiko?
Have faith in them. Besides, this is his first trailblazing expedition. How will he be able to look back fondly without a few twists and turns? Are you bored, Welt? I understand. But we have lots of opportunities ahead of us. Let's leave the memories of this expedition for them.
So you think they'll be safe, right?
Yes, we haven't seen any Eon or Emanator level imaginary reactions. Relax. This is a young person's adventure. We shouldn't interfere. At most, we could offer a little off-site assistance.
Oh? Oh?
Is this the Fragmentum Gepard was talking about?
Ich denk mal...
Compared to this, the corrosion we saw in Backwater Pass pales into insignificance.
Wie können wir das Stellaron pinnen?
Serval said that the Stellaron was very likely hidden in the snow plains north of Belobog. If we want to get there, I'm afraid we'll have to find the exit to this Fragmentum maze first.
Guys, does this place feel weird to you? It feels like there are loads of eyes staring at us.
This place makes my flesh crawl. Like there are insects under my skin.
Oh Gott, hör auf.
We have no guide and no way of detecting the Stellaron. We'll just have to advance gradually and cautiously. Don't be disheartened. The stronger the Fragmentum contamination, the closer we are to the source.
Okay. Oh Gott, Alter. Ja, jetzt weiß ich, was gesagt, warum March das gesagt hat.
Oh, look! Up ahead on the ground! What is
This is... Bronya's!
Oh Gott. Könnte sie hier sein?
Right. She must be. This can't be a coincidence.
Whoa! Quick, look!
Was?
That's Bronya! Huh? Is that Cocolia too?
No, it isn't them. It must be a kind of echo? Some type of residual energy replicated by the Fragmentum.
Which means they were definitely here, right? And it looks like they went that way.
Ich glaub schon.
Just in time. We had no idea which direction to take. Let's go.
Ich bin nicht bereit für diesen Bosskampf. Das haben wir gerade letztens gefunden.
Is that all?
Völlig vergessen, dass ich immer auf Ordnung gucken muss. Wenn einmal zu viel Schaden nimmt, war es schnell. Okay. Kann ich?
You still haven't told me what this place is, Mother.
700 years ago, this was Belobog's northern border, and the site of an ancient battle. Here is where Elisa Rand led the first Silvermane Guards in resistance against the Legion. Now, it is nothing more than an abandoned corridor. filled with the sounds of old world echoes. Don't let its fragmented appearance fool you, Bronya. On the day the promise is fulfilled, these ruins will become the breeding ground of a new world.
Mother, do you truly believe the Stellaron's promise? It summoned the blizzard beyond our walls and opened the door of the Fragmentum. It destroyed our civilization.
And yet, the crime of our ancestors was their inability to embrace that destruction sooner.
What?
From the moment those intruders descended from beyond the sky, this world was handed a death sentence. But the Stellaron has reserved for us a thread of hope. There is a price to pay for new life, wiping away every decaying vestige of the old world, renouncing the meaningless and lingering struggle. This is the price the Stellaron demands. When the promise is fulfilled, Bronya, no longer will we have to squander our lives guarding this wasteland. You and I will witness the new world rise from the ruins.
No.
This is a complex mechanism. How did they get past?
I knew this wouldn't be simple. Wait! Wasn't there some big energy hub-looking thing back in that empty area? Let's go back and take a look.
I can't say I like the idea of interacting with our surroundings, especially this deep into the Fragmentum. However, there's no other way. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
It worked, right? But the gate didn't move an inch.
Are there other units around?
It's clear that whoever designed these mechanisms didn't want outsiders to get through too easily. Let's keep looking for the energy hub.
We're one step closer.
Are these echoes too?
Yes.
Yep.
The Fragmentum here seems to have made a special connection with Cocolia. It's repeatedly generating forms in her image.
Hören wir mal, was da zu sagen gibt.
I don't understand. Even if the truth is as you say, every generation of Guardian has resisted the call of the Stellaron. And all of them have been wrong, Mother.
Do you still not see, Bronya? There is no right or wrong here. Some of them acted out of human pride, others out of human short-sightedness. Our ancestors, including Elisa Rand, spent their whole lives trying to prolong this civilization. Then, after all fell still, their memory. They spent lifetimes writing songs of praise that lauded the bravery of humanity, but couldn't spare the time to gaze up into the stars. To those entities of greater magnificence in the heavens above, 1,000 years is but a passing moment. The attainments of insignificant beings, nothing more than a footnote. I shall not follow the Guardian's misguided steps down that blind alley of narcissism. If persistence is futile, then one must choose a new beginning.
But Klipoth, the Preservation, are they not one of the magnificent entities you speak of? Is it not their strength that has sheltered Belobog this entire time?
The Preservation. Has the Preservation ever looked humanity in the eye? Nothing more than an arrogant delusion of the architects. You will hear the real voice of magnificence, Bronya. Then.
Yep, gehen wir weiter. Gut. Das zweite Echo wurde gehört. Kiste.
Is that all?
Whoa, check this place out. tables and sentry posts? There must have been...
Ah, Platz gefunden.
Looks like another completely new monster.
Considering where we are, it would be surprising if we didn't run into strange enemies here.
Tenfold!
Muss irgendwie dran vorbei. Aber wie?
It's that shadow of hers again.
Warte, Orden ist nicht genügend.
But Bronya's isn't with her this time.
Besser
It's
als
only a
nichts.
fragmentum
Jetzt kann ich aber so
illusion.
machen.
Let's get a closer look.
Warte.
It feels like this echo is different from the others before.
Intruders,
Did she just speak?
you cannot approach
Not good. March, out the way!
the Stellaron.
Wait.
Intruders, you go no.
Der ist kein Support.
Are you sure this isn't the real her?
Move carefully. It may look like her, but the fragmentum can only create forgeries. Bring her down! The truth of life and death. Reveal this sanctuary.
Scheiße, ich bin
It's
nicht
but a
gewöhnt.
vision.
Ich bin dafür das nicht gewappnet.
As you wish.
This battle is unavoidable.
Ach du Scheiße.
She disappeared.
It's the only way forward.
Jeez.
Wherever they lead, it must be the end of the journey.
I don't want to get to the end so soon. I want my journey to go on forever.
This means that Bronya is up ahead. And so is the fate of the overworld and the underworld. It's all in our hands. Strange.
Wie wär's, wenn wir einfach...
I thought I'd feel nervous or afraid, but I don't. The only feeling I have is that none of this seems real.
Ist das so die Trailblazing-Expedition normalerweise enden? Was? Ist das wie Trailblazing-Expedition normalerweise enden? Oder...
Not always. Sometimes it's a happier conclusion.
The Express has traveled world after
Aua,
world.
Dana, warum bist du so laut?
We are
Holy
merely
shit.
passing travelers,
Oh Gott.
witnesses to part of a grander story. We invariably avoid getting drawn into turbulence that can decide the fate of a world. But there are always times when we have no choice but to act.
Or to put it another way, this is one heck of a first trailblazing expedition. You hit the jackpot.
I was about to bore you all with my gloomy reflections, but on second thought, not today. Adventuring with you guys by my side has made me feel like no obstacle is too big.
Right on. But you can say whatever you like. A good adventure shouldn't be full of rules and regulations. Helping those in need, befriending those worth counting on, and saving the world a few times along the way.
Das ist der... Feature available. Ich würde sagen, es geht ins Finale. 2 Stunden Aufnahmezeit. Ah, 30, ha? Das sind alle. Weißt du was, ich glaube, es wird Zeit, mal dich ein bisschen hoch zu leveln. Kannst es nämlich auch ziemlich gut brauchen. Dann würde ich sagen, geht's los. 35 recommended Level, ha? Warum sind wir...
Ah, it's freezing here. The blizzard's so fierce. The power from the Trailblaze path isn't enough to stop the cold.
Hier gibt's
It means
Space
that we're getting
Anchor,
closer
oder?
to the Stellaron and the heart of the
Weil...
eternal freeze.
Keep at it. Keep at it. Keep at it. Keep at it.
Did the architects build this?
Heilige Scheiße.
Very different from the uniform style of the buildings we saw in the city.
If Cocolia threatens us by taking Bronya hostage,
We have to save her. The underworld. No. The entire planet relies on her.
Okay. Ja, komm etwas später, Party. Scheiße.
No. Do not resist, Bronya. Accept the common will.
no! I don't want this.
Look upon their promised future, Bronya. A world without poverty, without cold, without suffering. A world where people no longer have to pray like prisoners for survival. A world that we can guard for all eternity. 700 years ago, we tried and fought unceasingly, believing that the radiance of human nature could shepherd us towards rejuvenation. And to what end? A crushing defeat. Why, when faced with irrefutable strength, is our first thought always to resist? To cover our ears instead of hearing the call? It is the conceit and cowardice entrenched in the depths of human nature. So difficult to efface. Cast them aside. Break free of the chains that bind you. The Stellaron will lead humanity to evolve, and they will.
Your brainwashing ends here, you witch!
Yikes.
Zila?
You came. I thought the blizzards had entombed you.
You wish! We're not going down before you do. Bronya! I don't know what happened between you and them. Even if you explained it to me, I probably wouldn't understand all the crazy details. But there are two things I do know. One, these guys have come through hell to get here, to seal this Stellaron thing. And two, do you remember what I said? If anything happened to you, I'd save you. Do you understand? Even if the damage is done, even if you've completely forgotten our promise, then I'm just gonna have to knock you out and bring you back myself.
Der Bock braucht dich, Bronya. Bronya. Ups.
Zila,
Ich will auf die
all
Aussprache
of you.
achten.
Finished? I think I've given you long enough to bid farewell. It's time I told you my other reason for bringing you here. I want to witness your choice. I have told you all the truths there are to tell. The deal with the Stellaron, the wish I made to it. There are no more secrets between us. Many years ago, the voice of the Stellaron sounded in my ears for the first time. I was no different from the previous generations of Guardians. I withdrew, refused to hear. I was as you are now, bitterly defending the Architect's so-called preservation. My conviction was once steadfast, unparalleled. Until a sudden change arrived and threw everything into chaos. Another choice appeared before me. a subversion of the old order, and the welcoming of a new world. And compared to the illusory, ever more distant preservation, this was so tangible. I have agonized, long agonized over how to convey all this to you. Inevitably, the promised tomorrow will transpire. But if you were not there beside me to watch over that new world, then I would descend into torment. Bronya. Enduring torment. Perhaps I should be thanking you, outsiders. The pressure you have imposed has at long last compelled me to confront my final weakness. Bronya, throughout your life, I have never forced you to submit to my will. You have always, will always have a choice. As then, so now. Choose, my daughter.
Madame Cocolia, I am grateful to you for raising me and for allowing me the privilege of choice. But I am sorry, Mother. On this, our final occasion, I cannot stand with you. You say that conceit and cowardice lie in the depths of human nature. Perhaps you're right. Desperation sheds a light on the darkest recesses of the heart. What about those simply struggling for survival, fighting for something better? I've witnessed their light on the front lines, in the underworld, in places you have overlooked. Our ancestors built the city, striving in the bitter snow to prolong our civilization. Even if this world is doomed to fall apart, we should allow humanity to pave the way to its final outcome, not hand over our fate to the seed of ruin. We are guardians, Mother, chosen from among the masses. Our duty is to preserve the world built by humanity. We are not gods. We are not arbiters. You seek to crush human nature underfoot while masquerading as an arbiter and a god. I cannot let you.
So, this is your choice. I understand, Bronya. Pity. Such a pity that you will never see that resplendent world. Unable to free yourself from the shackles of your mind. You know what? You were supposed to be the mother of the new world.
The ground! It's shaking! What's happening?
That sign.
The fate of this city, of Belobog, is sealed. Its future will unfold in our hands. And you will become the foundation of the new world. You must break the old to build the new. The Supreme Guardian commands you. Rise, engine of creation!
It's one of the architect's ancient machines! Watch out, all of you!
Heilige Scheiße. Nicht schon wieder.
This
Meine
robot's a
Megalophobie.
1,000 times bigger than Svarog.
Du vergleichst das mit Svarog? Sogar das Weinbiest war größer als der.
Haven't learned your lesson. Be silent.
Ich weiß nicht, ob ich wirklich so machen sollte. Mit dem Sacrificen.
Engine, break them!
Clearly felt it.
We have to stop it!
Weiß nicht wie.
There's always a weakness.
gerade aufstehen. Das ist ein bisschen blöd. Ich muss es riskieren.
The time is now. Lend me your strength.
Let's go.
Sehr schön, sehr schön, sehr schön. Nur wenn ich Schaden kassiert. Das war wirklich nur ein Kratzer. Nichts Tragisches.
As you wish.
Wir machen beide einen Charge.
This is our chance.
What about this? Rules are made to be broken!
How can we bring a giant like this down? This battle is unavoidable. The time is now. Lend me your strength.
Sehr schön, sehr schön, sehr schön.
Is that all you got? Let me pay you back. Tenfold! We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them!
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Fuck.
The time now. The truth of life and death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision.
Your number is up.
Das wird dir wehtun,
Be
aber
silent.
reicht's?
Let's make it quick.
What about this? Rules are made to be broken!
Okay, 2 down. Der Roter ist mir scheißegal. Das könnte vielleicht aber ahnen. Nicht einmal. Das ist blöd. Jetzt muss ich Schaden machen. Unbedingt.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
You'll pay for this. The time is now.
Das ist gut.
Lend me your strength.
Alles
aside.
wie geplant. Noch.
Let's go.
Himeko! It's Himeko!
Hello? Can you hear me? The signal's terrible.
Himeko! You finally spared a thought for us.
What are you talking about? Weldon, I've been up on the you the time. You've got quite the trailblazing mission on your hands. So, how did that guy work? Or, importantly, how do you stop him from working? Over to you guys, I guess.
Holy shit!
I'll cover you. Grab hold of me.
Scheiße, bin ich cool.
Behold, the power granted by them!
Alleine?
Listen to the power surge! Sing! The Stellaron's promise is the only hope for this world. Just as it dispelled the Antimatter Legion 700 years ago, so too will it wipe you from the face of this world!
Ich allein. Holy shit. Das ist nicht nett. Das ist wirklich nicht nett. Das schaff ich nicht.
Rules are made to be broken!
Ich mach keinen Schaden.
Let's make it quick.
Ich meine 3 Phasen.
Batter up! Let's go.
Das sind ja nur Bonks.
What about this?
Humanity, so weak and foolish, always overestimating their abilities. Let me bestow upon you despair!